Ringside a Riot, you know you'll wanna buy it. I got the honky-tonk man under my bed. Ringside a Riot, you know you gotta try it. Welcome to our show and I gotta go on a diet.
Yeehaw! Hey, let's talk about wrestling.
Pull a seat up and pour yourself a cold drink. We're gonna talk about the things that fire you up. Because it is wrestling. Everyone is coming down, not wearing a frown. Talk about it, we gonna talk about it. Talk about the things that really fire you up. And because it is wrestling, everyone is coming down, not wearing a frown.
In case you weren't paying attention this week, we got a Southern Fried edition of Raw. That's right, Raw went country in the music capital of the entire world, Nashville, Tennessee. Considering that Raw was overseas for the last week or so, I'm sure many of you at home missed Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. Well, just to let you know and reassure the WWE Universe, everything will be set right. That's right, anybody who's made mistakes will be held accountable. That being Brad Maddox and, of course, Vicky Guerrero. But guess who decides to show up and is not happy? Randy Orton. He says, I'm the face of this company, and everybody, blah, 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 it's all about me. So, just like a child throwing a tantrum, Triple H decides that they will feed Randy Orton Brad Maddox, who at the hands of Randy Orton, aka Big Ass Crybaby, decided to beat Brad Maddox into submission. The dude was completely knocked out. Is this a way of writing him off of TV? Are we going to see him come back in a new role? Who knows? Now, if you've been paying attention, I told you last week's loser was Ryback. The reality of the situation is there's a lot of people backstage who don't like Ryback. And that's why, in quick fashion, the Big Show destroyed Ryback. Ryback even tried to put his finisher on the Big Show. The Big Show totally no-sold it and kicked out. I feel bad for this guy. I really do. Ryback could have been a milk carton pretty soon. Everyone was going to pay for their sins, especially Vicky Guerrero, who tried to get out of her match with AJ Lee. She tried escaping. They ended up pretty much restraining her on a gurney and then bringing her up and feeding her. Again, a lot of people being fed here to opponents. This is something that we're seeing, a trend leading into Survivor Series. AJ knocked the crap out of her. Vicky was pretty much unconscious, and then she was unconscious later again. So, I don't know what the point of the story here is, but it was really cool to see AJ Lee beat the crap out of Vicky Guerrero. What do you do when you have some of the most gorgeous and athletically gifted women on the planet? Well, you play musical chairs. That's right. The WWE decided that on Monday Night Raw, we would play musical chairs, because it seems that whenever you run out of ideas, musical chairs is your go-to option. Now, you've got all these beautiful gals competing for these chairs as they're being taken away one by one. But for some reason, Nashville, Tennessee just keeps yelling for Jerry the King Lawler. I don't get it. Wouldn't you know it, Curtis Axel's Intercontinental Championship had been taken away from him. In fact, beaten out of him by Biggie Langston. Now, unfortunately, I do not have any Biggie Langston figures here, but don't worry, for this holiday and Christmas season, you will see not one, but two Biggie Langston figures. That's right, Elite 26 and Series 36, Biggie Langston. Hello, my name is Jimbo, and I'm the Night Watchman for Ringside Collectibles. I like the WWE. Recently on Monday Night Raw, Rey Mysterio returned. I do not speak Espanol, however, I know someone who does.
Hola, bienvenidos. Contigo está Jason Omar Pagan Castro Miranda III con una fiesta. Fiesta misterioso we have here. Tenemos máscaras de misterioso. Tenemos bancos de misterioso. You can sleep on misterioso. It's just crazy.
It's that magical time of year when families get together to watch Survivor Series. You thought I was going to say Thanksgiving. You were wrong. Now, let's break it down by the matches. Let's break it down by the numbers. We've got CM Punk and Daniel Bryan versus the Wyatt family. Do you like divas? This guy does. And guess what? This Survivor Series, you're getting a super heaping helping of Diva action. Check out this match. Your final Survivor Series match for the Divas will be Team AJ, consisting of AJ Lee, Tamina, Alicia Fox, Summer Rae, Oksana, Caitlyn, and Rosa Mendez, versus Team Bella, featuring Nikki and Brie, also with Cameron, Naomi, Natalia, Eva Marie, and JoJo. With the crazy turn of events the last few months, it should be no surprise to anyone that we were going to get a Team Shield versus Team Rhodes at Survivor Series. Team Shield consisting of Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Antonio Cesaro, and Jack Swagger, versus Team Rhodes featuring Cody Rhodes, Goldust, the Uso Brothers, and more than likely, Rey Mysterio. As far as main events go for Survivor Series, defending his World Heavyweight Championship, John Cena goes against Alberto Del Rio at Survivor Series. Last but not least, we get the match that Big Show forced Triple H to make. That's right, you've got the WWE Champion Randy Orton versus the Big Show for the WWE Championship. Well, it's pretty obvious that Doink the Clown beat Homicide 6:24:06. Oh, hello there.
Oh.
It's Jerry and Nick from Ringside Riot. We'd like to talk about the Creator Wrestler Contest. Nick, is there anything you could tell the young people at home?
Yes, I've gotten a lot of emails from you guys and gals, and some of the things that I've seen are outrageous. I saw one man that looked like a bunny. It actually looked like Frank, you know, from Donnie Darko.
That's pretty cool.
That was cool. And then I saw somebody put a Ringside Riot t-shirt on somebody. That was good. That was good.
And believe it or not, this is the grand prize. Huh?
Who's your father now?
Yeah. All right, we're kidding.
Yeah.
This is actually my Christmas gift to Nicholas.
Really?
Yeah, sorry, I caught the cat out of the bag.
That's really nice.
Well, the point is that we're going to be giving away 5 Mystery Elite figures.
Mystery.
That's right. You won't know which ones they are. We're not going to tell you, but they're going to be awesome. Nick was telling me, what was it, that they should be sending in from different angles and stuff?
Yeah. Some of you guys have emailed me and asked if you can send in more than one photo, and I'll reply, of course. It's actually best that you do. If you want to send in 2, 3, 4, 5 photos of different angles, by all means do it, because the more we can see of your character, the better the chances of you winning are.
The sky is the limit. There's a saying at Walt Disney World, blue sky, create whatever you want. And with that being said, Merry Christmas, Nick.
Aw, thanks, Jerry.
No problem, buddy.
I don't like Star Wars.
Oh. Well, keep sending in those pictures, and next week we'll announce the winner.
Can I have this stuff?
Now. Welcome to Ringside Mailbag, where you have questions and I have answers, and that is debatable. I mean, highly debatable. Jerry, I'd like to ask you a question. Well, what's that, Jerry? What was that asking? Well, when is the Xavier Woods figure coming out? I don't know. That's the question, because he debuted last night with R-Truth. I don't know, okay? The guy just came on TV, so if I see one question where you ask me where the Xavier Woods figure is, I'm gonna lose it. Our first question comes from Kenny Shyam Sundar. Wouldn't it be cool to have a debut series where they make figures of superstars, their debut attire? Yes, that would be awesome. A couple I can think off of my head. Isaac Yankem, where Kane was a dentist. That's right, look it up, Isaac Yankem. Deacon Batista, that's where he worked for Bubba Ray Dudley, and he was basically the guy who had the collections box and the sleeves ripped off. Yeah, I think that would be pretty awesome. I'm kind of down for that. Our next question comes from Dante Buenapena. I think I said it right. Buenapena. I don't know. Will we get a new update on a Mason Ryan figure? All right, look. I love Mason Ryan. I love a good big man. He was gigantic. But where is he? If anybody's seen Mason Ryan, please tell his mother, because he doesn't even know where she is. I haven't seen the guy on TV in so long, I don't even know if they'll ever make a figure of him again. There is a 2-pack that we still have available. You should go on our website and pick it up, because that's going to be your last chance to get a Mason Ryan figure at this point. The next question comes from Nid Rules. If Razor Ramon returns to WWE, who do you want to see him face in WrestleMania 30? Who indeed? If there's one man that is deserving of facing the Razor and carrying him through a great match, I'm gonna say it. Are you ready for it? Dolph Ziggler. That's right. Perennial favorite, Dolph Ziggler. Probably one of the best workers in the company right now. If you don't like it, well, Zack Ryder's my second favorite. Demetrius Morrison asks, I just heard one of the Total Divas, Eva Marie, has been scanned for the Mattel Q&A from Ringside Fest. I want to know if they scanned JoJo as well. Well, Mattel basically says they've scanned just about everybody and a lot of the talent down in NXT. I think it's pretty safe to assume that they scanned JoJo, considering she is on Total Divas. Keep in mind that it doesn't mean they'll still make a figure of her, but if they want to, they will always have the scan available to them. Okay, fortunately, or unfortunately, that ends another segment of Ringside Mailbag, where you have questions, which you should be posting below. Don't forget to follow us at Instagram. Don't forget to follow us at Twitter. Don't forget to maybe holler at me on Twitter and say, hey, at Jerry Horror, what kind of stupid thing can you ask me? Because I'll do that too, whatever you're down for. Well, I guess we'll see you next week, and I'll get over this cold. Well, like all good things, Ringside or Riot must come to an end. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. And for the largest selection of WWE figures in the universe, go to WrestlingFigures.com, or I'm gonna hit you with this chair!